just from a bragging rights standpoint, it's a lot of talking from both sides, and they don't believe that we that good, and we don't believe that they that good. So this Sunday we're gonna find out who was right. Hey, hey,
Yeah. Round two. Fight.
man,
Man, look. Welcome back to the Down South Philly show. I'm your Down South Philly co-host Don. That's your other co-host DP. And we in the building. What's going on with you?
in the building. Tell them about the gun line, boss. What we got on the docket today?
Man, look, we got them Washington. I keep saying this. I don't even like their name. It's hard for me to say Commanders. Every now and then I mess around and say it, but for the most part, I just call them Washington. It's round two. The Eagles going into Washington territory. We got. Look, when I tell you all we packed is brooms, everybody, all they got in their luggage is brooms.
Is it?
That's what we got on the docket today. We got the Philadelphia Eagles going into Washington for round two of our killing spree. And we about to go down here with nothing but brooms, goddamn. We going for the sweep. For the gusto.
Look, man, I'm tired. I'm tired of the excuses. I'm tired of still the disbelief because it seemed like at first they was kind of humble because they followed that. I believe they might have lost the week after that too.
Yeah.
Um, but they was kind of humble for a little bit, but they got a couple wins under their belt after the bye, put a battery in their back, and they right back up hype like the first game didn't even happen. Um, so they got batteries in their back. Jaden Daniels, 100% healthy. They got the addition of Lattimore. What else? What else didn't happen? Them just being more healthy going into this one with a Ryan Robinson Jr. being even more healthier than he was going into then the last contest. So I mean, this one for all the marbles, man. They don't want to get swept. This ain't gonna be no easy game. Obviously, one because it's a division game, but at the same time, we got to go out here and assert dominance. It's one of them games where both sides got to have it. We still trying to stay alive for the one seed. They still want a playoff berth, which I still believe they'll get into the playoffs, whether they win it or not. But just from a bragging rights standpoint, it's a lot of talking from both sides, and they don't believe that we that good, and we don't believe that they that good. So this Sunday we're gonna find out who was right.
Yeah. That's so let me say something about that last part you just left off with. I don't so as far as like Washington fans, I think they know that we good, and I think that they think that we good. Otherwise, they wouldn't. Cause like if they was to beat us, then they gonna go on to say, "Hey, we can beat anybody. We beat Philly, blah blah blah, whatever." So as much as they try to say we ain't that, that's just like division talk. But they know we good. And we know that they a possible threat, but we ain't. They could beat us, but we like, bro, y'all ain't better than us. Like the best team don't always win. We know y'all
Right.
can beat us if we go out there and we bull driving around. Like we know that. But at the end of the day, y'all not a better team than us. Like y'all not,
Mhm.
we got more talent. We just better put together. We playing better ball right now. We having a better season. You know, for them to be doing what they doing with a rookie quarterback right now, they doing good. Y'all, they just not better than us. So
Facts.
at the end of the day, it is like a lot of division talk where like ain't nobody really gonna get nobody a compliment, but everybody know what's up. But at the end of the day, like I said, we the better team, and as long as we go out there and play our brand of ball, we'll win the game. And now I do like so one of their biggest things is like, man, look, we was coming off a Thursday night game because the week before that they had just got beat by the Steelers,
Mm-hmm.
and then that was on the with a
That was on
Sunday,
a
I guess.
Sunday.
And they played us on the Thursday.
Yeah. Like
Excuse me,
we
Thursday.
ain't have a game on a Sunday.
Right. And so, boom, they coming off a L, a crazy game. Like I think it went down to the wire with the Steelers or whatever. They ended up losing. Um, they had some some crazy stuff happening with the Zach Ertz catch, and a lot of them was mad about that. Him not having the first down, whatever. Um, a lot of crazy stuff happened in that game. But anyway, then the Jaden Daniels rib thing, and just a lot of stuff that they could use as an excuse when they clearly went into the game knowing all of that, saying that they was gonna beat us. So
Mm-hmm.
knew all of this stuff was, you know, on the
Ain't
on
nothing like a baked in excuse, boy.
yeah, y'all, all of this was a possible excuse before y'all play the game or whatever. So now their new thing is, like you said, they got Lattimore. Um, QB is I can say 100% healthy, but he healthier than he was when he played us because ain't nobody probably 100% healthy right now,
Right.
like this far
But
into the season. But
the rib ain't an issue like it was.
right, the real ain't the issue. They pretty much got everybody. They even got players coming back that hurt a while ago. So
Mm-hmm.
the only thing they might could use as an excuse, Jeremy Chin might be out because he got a concussion last week. Zach Ertz
Yeah,
might be
man,
out with a concussion. But other than that, they got everybody. And if they are who they say they are, it wouldn't even matter about Chin and Ertz being out. But I do think that Ertz being out is a big deal, just because as a savvy vet, um, I said before, to me, Zach Ertz does the same thing that Thielen does for Carolina. He's like a savvy vet, know how to run
find the
routes, know how to
holes.
find spaces and zones, or just beat guys who are not seasoned, stuff like that. Just know how to get open. So I think that would be, kind of a hit for them because now we could just bracket Terry and play everybody else down there one on one and hey, just line up, beat us. Um, but yeah, it's like you said, it's been a lot of talk, man. It's just time for us to go in here and beat us now. Every time they play us, as of late, the last 3 seasons, Washington always play us tough, but for the last like 3 seasons, they really been playing us tough, man.
Mm-hmm.
They got like one win in there, but all of the other games came down to the wire. A lot of those games they kind of started out with a lead. We came back one at the end. So this game, you never know. We could go out there, could be another one of those games, or we could go out there and beat the brakes off of them. But just like they using the excuse of it was a short week, um, they got to see our defense or whatever. Now they
They
prepared for
was
it.
tired.
Uh,
They was tired.
yeah, they was tired. We in the same boat. Like, it was a short week for us too. We got to see y'all offense and defense too. Like they got like this, they the only one who got film to prep off of. And I feel like our preparation gonna be better than their preparation. And not only is our preparation gonna be better, our execution gonna be better, our players are better, and we all around just a better team. Like, we just got to come out here and do what we've been doing and holding the teams to 20 or less points. I say we get the W because I think the only thing that they really can do to have a chance in this game is one, we gotta if we like turning the ball over, we can't go out here turning the ball over. So if we turning the ball over on offense and giving them short fields, which we've done at least once or twice every game, and like giving teams like points or whatever. So um, and we go out here. I hope we have a clean game. We should have a clean game. No turnovers on offense, and that's the only way I feel like they can really kind of hang in the game. Because I don't think they'll consistently drive. Like it's hard for teams to consistently drive because we play a two shell defense. We got two
Mm-hmm.
safeties up top. You got to go on long drives back to back to back. You know, you get a holding call or a sack or two, and now you got to make up all them yards consistently. Like you might do it one time, but you mess around and do it again. Nah, it's hard for teams. That's why teams might put that one drive together where they go and score, but the likelihood of you doing that multiple times is slim to none. So that's why we can't really be giving teams short fields. So I think if we keep turning the ball over on offense, take care of the ball, and if we gotta take care of Terry. There is no way they gonna go into this game trying to repeat the mistake the last time, not trying to get Terry the ball. Like not only was because I think it was a little bit of us taking him away, but also was a little bit of them like not making it a concern
Yeah,
and
yeah,
saying
they wasn't even really going to him like that.
yeah, they really were just like kind of playing their offense, and they wasn't really like, hey, we got to get Terry the ball. So I think they really gonna go into this game, especially if Ertz out. They really gonna go into this game. Hey, we got to get Terry the ball. So I think that'll give us some opportunities to get interceptions. Maybe they trying to force the ball to Terry. We might come up with some interceptions there, but
That's
I
one
think
big thing that they've been saying.
yeah,
In the media is that this time around they're going to move Terry around in the formation. They're gonna put him in the slot. They're gonna put him on the right side of the field, and of course on the left side too. Which I really don't think that'll matter all that much because it's not like we got necessarily a weak link on the defense for them to exploit like that.
yeah, we don't really got no weak links like that, but I would say we just gotta watch. We really just gotta pay attention to where he at all times. So we know
Mm-hmm.
he gonna be like the game. He the biggest
He the
game.
X factor.
Yeah, the X factor. So I would say watch him going in the slot. It's not that Coop can't cover him, but with a savvy vet like him and with his speed and quickness, like he might be able to make a few plays here and there. So I definitely say watch him in the slot. Um, on the outside, I was about to say Bradbury. Slade can't be out there because Slade, a lot of times, in prior years, not so much this year, but in prior years, Slade has been known to like they don't throw to his side of the field like that, so he'll mess around and go to sleep
Go to
over there, and
sleep.
then they get his ass with a deep ball, and then they make it look like damn Slade getting old or something. Now he really just was over there. They rocked his ass to sleep, and then they
Mm-hmm.
find a go ball on his ass.
Hell yeah.
So he can't go to sleep in this game. You got to be ready for the deep ball. We got to keep our safeties back at all times. Take care of the middle of the field. Um, yeah. So I do think they'll be moving Terry around, like you said, left side, right side, slot. We just got to keep eyes on him at all times. No matter where he at, should have two sets of eyes on this man at all
At all
times.
times.
Two bodies on this man at all times, and it's not that we can't cover him one on one from time to time, but I mean everybody get open, so we don't want this man to get open at all. We need him to be a stat line just like it was last time. Um, we got to, of course, we got to watch out for Jaden Daniels using his legs. Look, man, I've been watching Jaden Daniels. He got this little thing that he always do. Where he jump up in the air and defenders fall for it every time. And I don't even think it's necessarily they kind of falling for it. It's like if you go for his legs below his knees, he got this little weird little jump, and then he's so skinny. So it's like you already ain't got much to grab. So then he can jump high. So it's like you just missing his whole body. He just only like he do it every time. Like he time it just right, and then he just like kind of jump up and jump out of your arms. Like I don't know, but I know y'all see it on film. Do not let this man do it. All you got to do is one. Look, man, coaches teach you this from damn day one. Do not go. You look at the man's waist. That's all. You
Yep.
keep
That's
your
it,
eyes
man.
on his.
Don't
You
lie.
cannot go nowhere without your waist. If it's one thing I remember from playing defense, is that was my go-to. I
Mm-hmm.
was looking at. I remember getting told that, and I went in the game and did it, and I was like, "Oh yeah, this should work." I'm looking
Mm-hmm.
at waist from now on. So for real. So doggone y'all go in the game, don't fall for all the look at them, can't go nowhere without your waist. But anyway, And as far as Jaden Daniels, don't try not to tackle the man below his knees. Go for the thigh, the above anything above the knee, because he gonna jump out of anything else. You go for it, he just jump. He got the little giddy up step, the little giddy up jump. That's what I'm calling it. He got a little giddy up jump. That's what it looks like he doing. Tell you, go look at his highlights if y'all ain't seen it. Anyway, um, yeah, but we got to keep this man in the pocket though. We got to keep him in the pocket. It ain't that he can't throw. We just don't want him to be. We want him to be one dimensional. You can't have. You don't want to have to worry about his legs and his arms, and you got to worry about the running back. It's too much you got to worry about. So we gotta treat him like how we treated Lamar Jackson. Now we did a pretty good job on Lamar until the end of the game, and he got freaky on us. So I'm sure they looked at some Ravens tape. They had more time to prepare this time, so I'm sure they're gonna be trying to get Jaden Daniels to run. And when we get the opportunity, if he ain't slime, we gotta bust his. I'm saying we gotta knock his head, we gotta knock his loose. But yeah. So the keys to victory for that. The keys to victory for the defense: keep Jaden Daniels in the pocket. Don't fall for the okie doke when he do try to scramble outside the pocket. He gonna try to extend plays too. That's another reason why you don't want to get outside the pocket, because he pretty good at extending plays and then finding somebody down the field. And as a DB, it's hard to cover these wide receivers for a long time, especially when they know where they're going and you don't know where they're going. They just out there zigzag and scramble, Jerry. So we in our defensive line. Defensive line got to take over the game once again. A big reason what happened last time was our defensive line. We won in the trenches. Defensive line just they offensive line is just like mediocre. So we got to go out there and treat them like they mediocre. We can't go out there getting blocked up. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure they're gonna have some double teams they try to do on Carter. They gonna make a concerted effort not to let Carter wreck the game this time. So he probably gonna see way more double teams, way more like whatever. They're gonna have a lot of stuff probably playing for him. Everybody got to win they 1-on-1. Sweat, Milton Williams, Nolan, Davis, whoever come in the game. Carter gonna get double team. Everybody else got to win their 1-on-1s, which we can do. So we just got to win on the trenches. And then as far as the offense, we got to win in the trenches on offense. We can't be out here letting Frankie Louvu come get through the blitz and get through the line and come making sacks or getting Jalen off his spot. We got to run downhill, man. I feel like this is a team we got to run. We can run. On this team, we can run. We can do outside zone runs on them. But I feel like we got to even, man. Run downhill, outside zone, whatever. You got to set it up. And we've been doing. Kellen Moore been doing a pretty good job at, setting stuff up. Offensive line just got to do their job. Hurts, you got to take care of the ball. This is one of them games where you got to take care of the ball. Every game you got to take care of the ball, but this one in particular, you got to take care of the ball because you got a young quarterback that's dynamic with his legs. So you don't want to give him no short fields because now he only got to make a couple plays and they in field goal or touchdown, territory to get a quick touchdown. So Hurts got to take care of the ball, which he has been doing. We gotta stick to the run game. I think they're gonna really try to make it a point to stop the run game. Defense, and then they're gonna try to make Hurts, play from the pocket. They seen what he did last week, but if they are betting, man, they like, now they defensive coordinator Dan Quinn, no, he done played enough in Dallas where he didn't see all them boys get Jalen Hurts then drop some on all them boys' heads. But if I'm a defensive coordinator, even if I do know that, like I can't allow you to use your legs and let y'all run game go and let her. I'm gonna just keep them in the pocket. We gonna same thing I was saying about them. They gonna try to do this. They gonna want to make us one dimensional just for the simple fact of like let's just make Hurts beat us from the pocket, make them drop back or whatever. So we got to execute on our drop backs and we got to commit to the run no matter what. And I always say, feed the tight end. Feed the tight end, it's going to open everything else up. Feed the tight end, it's going to open everything else up. Feed the tight end and the running back, it's going to open everything else up. Take care of the ball and get the run game going. What you got?
Man, As far as our keys to victory, just to echo what you said, we gotta establish this one game. It took us a little longer. That during that part of our stretch, we really wasn't. That was like one of them games where we ended up committing to it. We kind of committed to it the whole game, but it didn't break till like the fourth quarter, really. Um, so if we got to do more of that, I'm with it. I think we need to make more of an effort to run the ball early and often, and let that open up, things in the middle of the field and hit those shots to AJ and Smitty, because I think their defensive approach is going to be different in that they feel like they'll be able to play to have Lattimore lock down one of our receivers and play over the top on the other side.
Yep.
So we got to use that to our advantage,
Yep.
and scheme some stuff up to take advantage of one-on-one coverage, because neither one of our wide receivers can be covered consistently one-on-one. Lattimore is an aggressive corner, so we need to use that to our advantage, especially when he in one-on-one situations. Um, and like you said, feed the tight end. On defense, pretty much the same game plan we had for Lamar Jackson. Just keep him in the pocket. Make sure he don't beat you with his legs, because it seemed like the second chance is where the young boy really hurt you. Outside of the quick game, extending plays. He, like you said, he's really good at that. So we need to keep him in the pocket. When we had a chance for sack, get him on the ground. Um, we sack him. Vic had a really good game plan against him. He confused him the whole game the first time we played him. I don't suspect him to look as deer in the headlightish, but I don't expect it to look too much different either. Just because we just got the guys on the back end. One adjustment that I'm hearing that we're making, which I'm really excited about, is one of the packs. So you know how we just used to joke about Maddox hiding people helmets getting on the field. But he actually was still in the package, obviously. And it wasn't just like a injury type substitution. So that whatever package that was, where he would end up on the field, they're moving Rodgers into that position instead of him. Still remain to be seen, but hey, I'm excited about that. Because less Maddox on let the less Maddox out there, the better.
Turn the TV off. Turn the TV off. TV off. TV off.
But yeah, he's become a liability on the back end. So we definitely don't want to see Scary Terry one-on-one with Maddox at all.
Man,
Uh,
what? Oh my God. And let me say
at
this,
all.
man. I love Maddox. That's
I
my
do
guy.
too. I do too.
But no, Madison lost a step, man. And
Yeah, he lost too.
and that's all it is, because we seen what he did when he was like, 100%. He was out here balling out. It really wasn't really too much stuff you could really do on Maddox.
Hmm.
He had that slot on lock. Um, but it's just he didn't got older. He done had a little bit too many injuries or whatever, and it is what it is. He on a 1 year contract, so he probably won't be here next year. But it was great to have him in the building, as far as
Hmm.
like teaching the young guys, teaching Cooper the Gene everything he know about the slot. A lot of times, young guys, they learn a lot from coaches, but they learn a lot of stuff from veteran players as well, because they right there on the field, so they seeing it from a player field point of view or whatever. So I do like that about what we had going on this year. A lot of the young guys got to come in and learn from vets. They got to learn from Slay. They got to learn from Bradbury. Even though Bradbury wasn't on the field, he was around, doing camp and stuff, so they can ask some questions. They got to learn from, Isaiah Rodgers. He ain't no rookie, so they got to learn from Isaiah. They got to learn. You know what I'm saying? So um, I'm glad they just got to learn from some vets before the vets get up out of here. Now, will Slay
Hmm.
be back next year? I don't know. But we got the guys to take those roles on or whatever. So I do like Isaiah Rodgers. I didn't know that, so I do like Isaiah Rodgers being on the field instead of
Maddox.
Mason. So whatever package that is,
Yeah,
because
whatever package it is.
at first, when I used to see it, I used to be thinking like, "Damn, what? The Gene must be getting a breather or something." But then I was watching one of the games; both was on the field. So I was like, "Nah, that ain't what it is." Which
Mm-mm.
sometimes it might be that, but
Yeah.
a lot of times they both be on the field together. So I'm like, Hell no. I think it was the Rams game. I was watching the Rams game. It was like Coop was out there and Maddox was out there. I was
Yeah.
like, what kind of package we in there? but but yeah, that's all it really is, man. I ain't got no hate towards Maddox. It's just it is what it is. He done lost a step, and every time he get on the field, he find himself kind of reeling. Stuff where he would have been able to keep up with guys before or make up. He really can't do that now. So
And I'm sure from an offensive standpoint, soon as they see number 29 on the field, that's where I'm going.
yeah, they see his ass on tape. They see
That's
his
what that's where I'm going. Is
oh,
that 29 out there? Bet.
they they got an audible for that and everything.
I don't care where he at on the field. If he on the field, bless you. That's what we going with it. So yeah, the
He out
that
here. He
one
out
play,
here.
that one
He out
play
here.
could be a touchdown.
What?
So I'm glad
Gonna
that
take but one play.
yeah, all it take is one play. So
And that was one of the biggest things. As much as like we talk about, the stuff that was up in that Bucks game, that was one of the biggest things too, because he was missing tackles and
mhm.
getting routed up and all type of stuff. So but anyway, um, yeah,
Yeah, I'm glad
I
about
agree with
that one.
everything you said though.
Yeah, man. I'm excited about this one. This one need to be 11 in a row. Obviously, like we said in the beginning of the video, we got to keep winning. We in a position now where it's a three-way tie, record wise in the NFC. We still need some help to get the one seed, but we also need to take care of the division, and we put ourselves in the best position to get the one seed.
Yeah, well, all we really can do is win the rest of our games and see what
Hmm.
the hell
See what happens.
we need
We need the
Detroit
Vikings and
and
the
the
Lions
Vikings.
to score to lose one more time.
Yeah, so and it can't be that last game because then one of them will still be up. So
Yeah.
we need
Well,
we
we really
need
need the Vikings to lose to the Packers,
yep
and we need the Vikings to beat the Lions.
yep.
That's ideal, and of course for us to win out.
I like I don't really care who lose or who long as they lose, but I was listening to somebody today and they was breaking it down. They was like, well, they was like if the Vikings. No, let me try to remember how they said it. They was like if the Vikings lose to the Packers, they already can't like get the one seed or something like that. So meaning in the last game, they wouldn't give a damn about when beating Detroit.
Dang.
So they was
They'll
basically saying
basically be
like
locked into their position.
exactly. So they basically was saying that we need the Vikings to
They
they were
probably we probably need them to lose to the 49ers then.
yeah, they we need I think it was like literally who the Vikings play?
The Packers, the Niners, and the Lions.
Yeah, I think they were saying we need them to lose to I know they said we don't leave them because they in the same division, right? Packers and the yeah. So they was
Mhm.
like, yeah. So if they lost to the Packers, then they was like probably be a wrap because they'll probably lose to Detroit in the last game because Detroit will be trying to wrap up the one seed and then they'll be um they really wouldn't even be in position to get it. They'd just be trying to win just so the Detroit would be trying to win so we wouldn't get it. But the
Oh,
Vikings
so
can
I'm
beat.
wrong. So they next three games is Seattle, Green Bay, and the Lions.
Yeah, I think the Detroit played the 49ers.
Yeah, yeah. Detroit play the 49ers. They play the 49ers, and I think they got a game against the Bears, which we already know how that's gonna go.
Right. But basically, we need
We need help.
help. We need them to lose. We just need both of their ass to lose some way, somehow, however it need to be. We need both of their ass to lose, and we need to win the rest of our games.
Yep. Yep. And we take care of the division. We win this game right here. That's the division crown. Obviously, we really don't care too much about that. That's just a stepping stone on the way to what we really trying to get. But
Yeah, we'll pretty much we beat them.
we'll lock in the 2 seed too.
Yeah, I was about to say they got to be locking in the two seed because there's no way.
that they can catch
No
us.
way nobody. It's no way nobody outside of the NFC
North,
North can get it because um,
too many wins.
yeah, everybody yeah.
They
So
ain't gonna get to no 13.
and nobody else ain't even this. They lost too many games already. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, we'll
Yeah,
be locking in.
we'll lock in the two seed.
See that
We get this dub.
yeah. So yeah, we just gotta go handle business, man. I ain't trying to lose to no fucking Washington anyway, man. We can't lose to these dudes, man.
The thing that I like about this matchup is the fact that we still got so much on the table. It's not like we can like overlook them because
Right,
like it ain't one of them games where we got Buffalo coming into town next week or we play Detroit
right,
the last game of the season. So and then that game, the Panthers game, they treated that like a loss, to be real. So
right.
it really kind of don't even feel like an 11 game streak, right? A 10 game streak right now. Um,
Damn, it do to me, goddamn.
no, it do to me. It do to me. But I'm saying like
Yeah,
the way they was acting in the
right,
media.
right. Yeah, the media and all that, but I'm interested to see. I'm interested to see our game plan for this one on offense and
Me too.
defense, because like I said, and I kind of left this out, but and I was when I was saying that the only thing that Washington can do is what I meant to say was they we already seen, because I think the most challenging thing for us in that last game was like when they came out in the pony sets, but they didn't stick to it.
No,
Like
they
when I was
didn't.
watching the game, I was like, man, these pony sets for kind of
They
like
was killing us.
it was killing us from the fact of the defense. The defense had to wait and see who had the ball. Like anytime you can get a defense to pause for a second,
You got them.
yeah, you got them because they legs still moving and you still trying to find out. So it was kind of killing us, but they got away from it. Or they would do some stuff with like, all right, they might have ran it one play and then they do something dumb the next play. So now they didn't lost y'all. So it kind of wiped away with the other play. So they kind of got away from it. But what I like about them putting that on film and they didn't
The
win
sequence
is
start.
now we saw it. Fangio
Mhm.
can go in there and be like, hey, if they do this bull crap again, this is how y'all play this. And this is what I'm going to call. This is what I'm thinking. This is what I want y'all to do in this scenario. So I'm glad they put it on film. And I'm sure he got something ready for that.
And
And
if I'm not mistaken, Eckler gone for the season this time.
yeah, and Eckler gone.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, so Eckler gone, so it won't be Eckler. I mean, even if they did do it, it wouldn't be
Yeah,
Eckler and Robinson back there again. It would be Robinson and somebody else.
McNichols.
Yeah, so um, just be wary of that. But what I was getting to is, I think the only way they can even stay in the game early is one, us turning the damn ball over, which we don't need to be doing. Two, if they can come out just like how they came out in the opponent sets and show us something else crazy that like we ain't seen them put on field or probably even thought of, because it ain't nowhere in hell we was thinking going into that game, all right, they about to hit us with a bunch of pony
Nah,
sets and
nah,
whatever.
because
So
we hadn't seen it all year to that point.
and I was about to say, and we ain't seen it nobody else doing no other games, so that wasn't even on our mind. So I can imagine that was like kind of caught us off guard.
Mhm.
So unless they can come out and do something else like that crazy that we ain't seen yet, outside of them maybe getting like good scoring drive or something like that, we should be good, man. We should be good. Everybody stay healthy. We go out here and hopefully we come out of this game 100% healthy. We don't need to lose nobody else really for the rest of the season. We need everybody going into the playoffs, but
Mhm.
um, we just got to go out here and handle business, man. The only way we lose this game is if we taking these dudes too lightly and we out here making too many, and also if we making too many mistakes. Like, if we come out here and play them boys tough, like we was like had to play the Steelers, because every time I don't know if people notice, like I don't know if the media notice or if other people notice, but every time we got to play a team that they say is more physical than us, they never win. Like
Mhm.
the year we went to the Super Bowl, we was going into the Tennessee Titans game. That's all they kept talking about. Them boys physical. We went out there and went crazy on them boys. And we go into anytime we got to play the Steelers, like as of late, whenever they physical. We go in there like, hell nah, they ain't more physical than us. The Ravens, hell nah, they ain't more physical than us. Like that's like how we been playing teams at least for the last three seasons or whatever. So anytime they talking that physical stuff, so we got to go into this game physical. We got to be. They got to be our thing now. Like every time you think about the Steelers and the Ravens, that's what you think about. You think about the Tennessee
Mm-hmm.
Titans when Favorably was there, that's what you thought about. When you think about the
Smash mouth.
Eagles, so now you thinking about the Eagles with Fangio there, or Nick Sirianni, whoever. That's got to be our reputation now. Them boys physical in Philly. Like that got to be our reputation. Like we always play physical, but like that ain't really our reputation. Like we go out there and be physical, but we ain't physical enough to like they. That's Philly thing. Like it's the Steelers thing, the Ravens thing. Like we got
Or
to be
like
known
San
for being
Francisco.
physical. We got to be known for being physical consistently. Like we got to go in this game and like. And Jaden Daniels, he ain't really had no welcome to the NFL moment yet. Why we can't go out here? We got to go out here and embarrass these dudes, man.
Like
And
we did
we got the
Leggett.
team to do it. We got the team to do it. We can really go out here, defense go crazy, offense go crazy, because we got the players to do it. Washington right for the picking.
Mm-hmm.
We just seen what they got. We go out here and because
Snatch their soul.
ain't too many teams really got, because you got to think about it. We played the Ravens. They got a dynamic offense. We held them to what? How many points they had? 18. How many
Yeah,
points
something like that. It was
they?
12 for the longest.
Uh, they, so anyway, yeah, and then they got that last second touchdown or some bull crap. So anyway, I ain't no really no offense we went up against just went crazy. So we can't go in Washington and let they
Except for the
offense.
Rams. The Rams kind of had the most success just because of their skill set,
I think they
and the
had 23.
Panthers.
Yeah, they had 23. What the Rams had? 20,
They had
23,
20.
20.
Feel like they had
Oh,
20.
I think Jacksonville might have had 23.
Yeah, and that was that crazy. That
Yeah,
wasn't even their offense. That was that fumble.
that fumble and some other crazy shit had happened.
Yeah,
But anyway, um,
but our defense, man, I would say from literally from week one, our defense been showing up. Now, obviously, uh,
but
any defense ain't 100% dominant, but we probably had that slip up in Tampa Bay. But outside of that, like defense been just showing up since week one for us.
and on top of that, I feel like the way our schedule has been laid out, our schedule almost laid out in the perfect way of like every game has been preparing us for the next game
Hmm.
or for a future game. Like it's just been perfect in that way almost. Like it's just been preparing us. And then what people got to understand is like these division games be hard because not only do you see these play, not only because isn't it you can never really tell with a division game. You could go in there and be close. You could one of the teams could go in there and blow each other out. One team could get up big and the other one come back late. You never really know with a division game.
Hmm.
It's so much stuff that could happen, but because you got to understand, you see these teams 2 times a year, every year, and then on top of that, y'all usually play the same team, so you seeing them on film all
You know.
season. Y'all playing the same team, so I'm watching Washington all season. They watching
Hmm.
Philly all season because y'all played the team we about to play. So
Hmm.
even when you ain't playing them, you playing them. You know what I'm saying? So we picking up
Thanks.
on like little stuff that we saw y'all doing. So that's what make these games so tough in division, in like divisions. Um, but I think we come out of here with a dub, man. What is this? Will be 11 straight. So we'll have 11 straight W's. Um,
And our rookies won't be rookies no more. At this point in the season, they done seen how the ropes, at
right,
least into the playoffs.
right.
Regular season wise, they should be straight. And our next three opponents they done seen at least once.
I kind of also think. All right, so I'll say two things. One, as far as like when it comes to playoffs, for the most part, maybe outside of the first quarter, I don't even think it really affect players like that because we didn't see over the years that maybe for I think the playoffs might be good for like quarterbacks, like for like a
They
quarterback.
get judged the hardest.
I think from like a quarterback that maybe see the playoffs, that might be good. But for everybody else, maybe outside of that first quarter, you go and just and play regular football. For the quarterback, I mean, basically about the same thing. I think the biggest thing, like for the playoffs or beyond the regular season, is probably the Super Bowl. And the only reason why I say that is probably
Yeah,
because the
them
media,
media
like,
distraction, boy.
yeah, the media stuff that they have to do or whatever. So I think if we was to go to a second Super Bowl, we would probably like. I think the players that already went like this past season, past couple seasons ago, they would know how to handle the media days better, as in with their training and stuff like that, and preparing for the game and stuff like
'Cause
that.
Jordan Davis and Nicole Dean, they came in. That was their first year, right?
Yeah,
So they know what to expect this time.
Blankenship.
Blankenship, yeah, it was first year. So yeah,
Yeah,
they
and I mean, not even just that, because you gotta think it's play people on the team who never been there before too. So we got CJ GJ, he went with us, but you got
mhm,
also people like Isaiah Rodgers, he never been to the Super Bowl.
never been. But like you said, it's people on the team that have been. You
Right,
got Lane Johnson that done been to a couple at this point.
right.
Won one, lost one.
Right. So I mean, and it's big, Hurst and went, so he know how to handle the media and still get his preparation in, because they gonna
AJ
always want to talk
Smitty,
to him
all
before
them
the game and
boys.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think for us, it'll probably the biggest thing would probably be the defense, because that's what we youngest at. So it'd be big on them to talk to the other players and be like, hey, look, this is what we doing. Media day is gonna be like this. Y'all boys better do this, or otherwise you're gonna be sleepy, or you ain't gonna be able to practice like you want to, or you're not
Mhm.
even gonna feel right because you're not even in your same practice routine or whatever. So I
Right.
think a lot of times when it comes to the playoffs, like you really just playing football. You just pass regular season, whatever. So I think the experience really come in is like once you see that Super Bowl or whatever. And then the other thing I was about to say was, what's the other thing I was about to say? I don't even remember what it was. Something about like
The
or something.
playoffs.
Is it about the playoffs?
Or it being different from the regular season somehow. Or not being different from the regular season.
Yeah, I don't remember what it was, but man, we need this bye week though. I know that we need
Yeah,
this
we
bye
do.
week. We can
Especially with Jalen with this broke finger.
we can get this bye week, and we only got to play win one game, and now we in the NFC Championship.
And it's
That's
going through Philly.
that's right where you want to be. That's
Hmm.
right where you want to be. In the win one game, and you in the you in the NFC Championship. All the marbles on the table. I wouldn't give a damn who was playing. And I seen a
I
lot of
don't.
people talking about, and to be real, even when it comes to the first round, we might can't do a whole nother video about this, but even when it comes to the first round, like I don't really give a damn. I don't really give a damn who we play in the first round from. Oh, I know what I was about to say. I know what I was about to say. What I was about to say was, I think that us playing against, I think the easiest game for us would be playing against teams like it's like let's say we talk about the playoffs. I think the easiest wins for us would probably be playing against teams who like we ain't played yet.
Which ain't many that's in the playoffs. Cause I
So
mean, we
like
know
if
Washington gonna be there. Tampa
yeah,
Bay
I
gonna
mean
be there. The
hold
Packers.
on, but all them, I mean more than likely these teams gonna be there, but a lot of these
Yeah,
spots ain't locked in yet because the Falcons they could get that 7 seed and Washington be out because
right.
so if we beat Washington, they still they really need to they gonna have to who they got left the Falcons and who else?
Mm. Who Washington?
Yeah, they got the
They got
Falcons.
us, the
Is it Dallas?
Falcons. Nah, they didn't. It might be Dallas. It might be Dallas.
Yeah, they only played Dallas one time. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what
it
it
might.
is.
Yeah,
It's Dallas.
Dallas.
So they would
And
have
Dallas
to.
still got something to play for. They ain't eliminated
Yeah, I
yet.
think Dallas would be eliminated if. Um, what did they say? I think they said Dallas would be eliminated if.
If we lose, if we
Now if we beat.
win,
I think if we beat Washington. Wait, nah, I can't remember. But I know they
yeah,
said.
they need us to win because remember Michael Parsons was like at this point F Philly. So
Right.
really, us winning will help them out.
Oh
If
yeah,
Washington somehow lose,
right.
that
Yeah,
will eliminate them. I mean, if
I think
Washington would win.
win. Because
That
I
would
think
eliminate
last
them.
week if Washington would have lost, um,
That would
count
eliminate them.
because they hold on, wait, what they eliminate them?
Cause
Nah, I think they need.
they record
Oh,
what 9? They 9-5 right now.
yeah, they 9-5. So, but I do know this. They pretty much battling with Atlanta for that 7 seed.
Possibly
So
even the 6 seed.
yeah, I think they kind of battling somewhere between um the Falcons and Seattle. Who they got in that spot right now for the
The
6 seed?
Packers. The Packers got 10 wins.
So yeah, they ain't damn fucking with the Packers. The Packers,
The
they
Packers
probably,
got 10 wins, and then Minnesota got 12.
I mean, they kind of is with the Packers, but the Packers will probably win. Like they'll probably if the Packers win like one more game, then because
It's
Washington
time.
probably if we beat Washington,
That's six losses for them.
that's 6 losses for them, and I think the Packers lost what 4 games.
They 10. They might be 10-4. They
Yeah, so
might
they
be ten
probably
and
gonna be able
four.
to catch the Packers if they lose us. But
And ain't nobody the fifth seed is gonna go to the NFC North because they got the two
right,
12-win teams.
exactly. So it's
Um,
really it's really just the 6 and the 7 seed that's on the
that's
table.
up for grabs. Yeah.
But as far as teams that's either already like on the thing to be in, or teams who like in the hunt, like because who in the lead in the NFC South? It's Tampa Bay now because
Tampa
it
Bay
was
now.
Atlanta, so it's Tampa Bay.
It's Tampa Bay, and it's weird because they swept
Right.
Atlanta swept the Bucks, but the Bucks been hot lately. I think they won like 4 games in a row,
Right.
and of course Atlanta been on a losing streak. So right now they on the outside looking in.
Um. So just with all the teams that it could possibly be, say Atlanta ended up winning the division, then it would be Tampa Bay, maybe.
Mm.
So I mean, you just all the teams that's not the 1 or the 2 seed. So if we was to play, I wouldn't give a damn who it was. Is basically what I'm saying
Yeah.
because, and I'm also saying I would rather play a team that we ain't played yet because I think if you going up against this defense for the first time and you ain't really seen them already, you ain't gonna really
Mhm.
have too much ready. Like you ain't gonna really have to play. If we had to play Seattle, I don't think their offense would be ready.
Yeah.
But I do think if we play like Tampa Bay, a team we already played, Washington, a team we played twice, they might have some shit up their sleeve because they didn't seen us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not saying that I don't think we can beat them teams, but what I'm saying is I think a team that we haven't played yet it'll probably be easiest, but at the same time, I really wouldn't give a damn. Um, but I do think because you got to think about what Tampa Bay. You got Tampa Bay. They might be one of the hardest. One, they always give us a
They
fit
just
anyway.
always play us tough.
They always play us tough anyway, but they just playing good football anyway. They've been good. The only thing that's really probably holding them back from having a better record is injuries.
Yeah. The
Uh,
Cardinals on the bubble too. They at 7-7.
I was about to say the Cardinals. I wouldn't give a damn about playing the Cardinals.
We got one,
But
two, three.
and another thing is, I'm not gonna sit. The only team that I probably would pick out and be like, man, I know for a fact we're gonna bust their ass is probably Atlanta.
Yeah. Yeah. Fact.
But
Atlanta.
outside of Atlanta, um, it ain't that I give a damn, but I think all of those teams could possibly like be in a position where they could do some stuff and beat us or whatever. I don't think it's shit Atlanta could do and damn beat us. But
Especially not with no rookie quarterback.
hell no. And it's, but yeah, and not with Kirk Cousins, goddamn panicking ass that nigga, whatever that
He
shit.
lucked up into that win in the link. He ain't gonna get two in the link.
Right. So because a lot of people will be like outside of Atlanta, and the only reason why I'm saying this is because a lot of people will be like, well, I want to play. Let me see. Matter of fact, I seen a dude. He was like, yeah, I want to play the Rams because what was his reason? I can't remember what his reason was, but let's say, and he was like, I don't think the Rams could beat us. Man, look, the Rams can beat us.
Hell yeah. Any
The
team
Rams,
can beat us.
yeah, any team can beat us. But the way he was saying it, I was like, bro, because I think they was talking about whatever team who would be a team that you would pick, like team you least want to
That
play and the team
matchup,
you would
yeah.
most want to play. I think he said the Rams was the team he most wanted to play. I'm like, what the fuck?
Hell no.
I'm like, it ain't that I win. I don't give a damn if we play them, but I'm not gonna sit here and say
I'm
that's the
not
team.
gonna pick them either.
Yeah, I'm not gonna pick them because the team that you want to play the most will be the team that beat your ass. Goddamn,
Hmm.
I know we can. Nah.
but
So
but to me, the Rams ain't even that. Like that ain't one of them teams where I automatically just look. They got some damn offensive firepower, and
yeah,
they D line nasty. So
hell yeah, exactly. So that's what I
mm,
was saying. That's what threw me off. I was like,
yeah.
the Rams. Fuck man, I ain't
Shit.
picking
If I had my pick, if I was picking, it would be Washington, Seattle, or the Falcons, or Arizona.
Right. But I don't know, man. We'll probably, to be real, we'll probably end up playing Watson.
Yeah.
We'll probably end up playing
Cause,
Watson in the
cause
first round because it's
right
gonna be hard
now,
to get.
most likely we got the 2 seed,
Yeah, most
unless something crazy happen in these next 3 weeks. We can look forward to the 2 seed, which is still, that's 2 home games if we take care of business
right,
and just having to go. And if Detroit end up getting the 1 seed and losing, that's still a home game for us.
right, right.
So, that ain't eh, I wouldn't be obviously I would want the 1 seed, but if we got the two, I wouldn't be too torn up about it. It is one extra game. So I mean,
Right. And then, like you said, the one seed could end up losing, and goddamn, now we basically the one seed.
hmm
So damn, either way, this shit might end up running through Philly all the way.
yeah. Yeah. We just gotta take care of business, man. Starting with Washington. That's the most important game. We
Yeah.
gotta get them up out of here. We
Uh,
really gotta sweep the division, which after we beat them the first time, that's when that was my first time feeling like we could sweep the division. And now just seeing the landscape of everything, my last 3 games, and I really, unless we just sit everybody for the Giants game, we probably are gonna sweep the division.
yeah, and that's probably only come down to what happened with the
With these next
Lions,
2 weeks.
the Lions and the Vikings in these next two games, which
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking for one and not both of them to choke.
Mm-hmm. Facts. Just both of them lose. How
Especially,
about that?
I'm hoping, yeah, I'm hoping Detroit with these injuries. Damn,
The injury bug, yeah. Because they play Detroit. Detroit don't play the line. They finished playing the line. Detroit is the Lions. They don't play the Packers no more.
nah, they already played them twice.
But that 49ers game is sneaky.
Yeah, that 49ers
And
game.
is in San Francisco.
Yeah, and then like I said, with them having them injuries, like it's making it a little bit more of a level playing field.
Yeah, yeah.
Like the 49ers just got to come with their A game on defense.
Mm-hmm.
Like if they come with their A game on defense, they can scheme up enough on offense to damn be in the game with a chance to win late.
Mm-hmm.
So,
For
they could
Moody to miss a kick.
yeah. And they could, yeah. So the 49ers could end up winning that game. We'll see. Um, I don't know. I feel like damn. I don't know, man. I feel like we're gonna get that one seed. We get it one way or another, goddamn.
It do feel like the stars aligning though. If Detroit didn't get like as many, not only do they got a lot of injuries, they got a lot of key injuries. And
Hell yeah,
it
key
seemed like
start.
every season that we is set up for us to like have a deep playoff run, it seemed like the stars align for us. Like that's what's happening this season again.
Nah,
Like the Lions, mid-season they was beating the hell out of teams, like putting up 40 and 50 points every week.
right,
And then they lost Aiden Hutchinson. That was their first like big injury. And
right,
then it just kept getting worse. They were still winning, but at some point when half your defense is on IR,
right,
you ain't the same team.
right. You might put up 40 on offense, but your defense giving up 40. So
Hmm.
it's a level playing field. So
Hmm.
like you said, I feel like the stars just been aligning like everything down the stretch. Like we've been continuing to win. Detroit been looking shaky because they done had some games they could have lost and goddamn ended up pulling out. Goddamn.
Mm-hmm.
But and then
Especially that Bills game.
The Vikings been quietly goddamn doing their thing. Man, the NFC Championship might come down to like Eagles Vikings or some shit.
It might.
That'd be crazy because they got a good defense. So it'll be crazy.
And
And then that'll be like a rematch.
they got some nasty weapons on the offensive side too.
Yeah, they do. Goddamn Addison and damn Jefferson to be a
Jefferson and
crazy ass.
then
Like that'll be a crazy game for real.
Aaron
Eagles
Jones
Vikings
and
NFC
TJ
Championship.
Hawkinson. But I mean, it all gonna come down to oh boy, Aaron Donald. Can he get it to him?
What you call him?
Huh? Aaron Donald.
Aaron Donald.
Aaron Donald. You know the quarterback.
Sam.
Oh, damn. Yeah, that dude. Oh,
Hey, at
Aaron
first,
Donald. Oh, Aaron Donald was the damn D tackle. I'm thinking about the damn D tackle, boy.
I know me. So that's why when you said it, I was like, all right, he couldn't have said Aaron Donald. I thought you said Eric Donald, like he Aaron with the ball.
Nah,
Like, and so that's why I had you say it again. But then when you said it the second time, I was like, oh, no, he calling this nigga Aaron Donald for real. But then I
Family,
thought you
man.
was trying to like make a joke out of it. But then I realized like I don't think he realized he calling Sam Donald.
Sam,
Aaron
I am.
Donald.
But yeah, that'll come down to Sam. But it's gonna be interesting to see how these next 3 weeks play out. We just need to. Well, the main thing is just that we take care of our business and just see what happens.
Yeah, that's the main thing. We just gotta be watching and see what happened everywhere else. We can't control none of that. We can just goddamn control one and hit watching and beating their heads in.
Yeah, the another good thing is the two teams that's got 12 wins in the same division, so
Exactly.
they gonna kind of take care of each other
Right. Right.
instead of it like being Tampa Bay with 12 wins, because
That's why we need
that's
for
a
the
whole nother thing to have to worry about.
exactly. And then that's why we need for at least one of them to lose before they last game, so then we
Hmm.
can whoever in that damn last
Just
game.
lose the next 2 weeks, both of you.
Yeah, and then we
That'd
worry
be ideal.
if one of y'all gotta lose again in the last game. Somebody gonna
Just
end up with
lose
four
out
L's.
that now.
Somebody end up with 4 L's, and somebody gonna have 3, and we gonna be right there at the top with
With
2.
2. 15-2. Man, if we get to 15-2, that's exceeding my expectations for this season.
Man, what? It's right there in our grasp. We just gotta go beat the shit out of Washington. We beat the shit out of Washington, goddamn. Like we should win the game, but I want to
Yeah,
like shit out of them.
yeah, domination. Like Pickett in the fourth quarter type
Yeah,
domination.
it's that time of the season. Like I don't think like Jaden Daniels gotta have his well. Then they keep talking about this man. They keep talking about this mofo one of them ones. Man,
Yeah, I got to see it because to be honest, I mean, of course, I haven't seen flashes. At this point, we've seen flashes that he belong in the NFL, but to just say that he one of the ones, I still got to see it. You gotta prove that to me. Head up, head up.
yeah. And then on top of that, and then for the Washington fans, let me burst y'all bubble real quick before we get off here. For the Washington fans that keep thinking that y'all, because how Washington fans look at, because Eagles fans be fucking with Washington. Eagles fans, everybody in the division, damn, like
Hmm.
y'all ain't special. It ain't like the Eagles fans messing with the Washington fans more than they mess with
Yeah,
the
we fuck
Cowboy
with everybody.
fans or the Giants fans. Like they mess with everybody.
Hmm.
It's just it's less fun to mess with the Giants fans because they know what's up.
Right,
But
low hanging
if it
fruit.
was winning a little bit more, the Eagles fans would be on their head too. But well, I'm
Hmm.
busting their bubble where it is. The Washington fans, they kind of like they want to feel like the how we talk about the Cowboys,
Hmm.
but it ain't happening. Like y'all could beat
Not
us,
this year.
y'all could beat us. Like it'll take a few seasons. Like you, I don't think they understand the hate the Eagles fans got for the Cowboys. Like
Right, facts.
y'all just ain't gonna come in here and be like, all right, we're gonna earn some respect from them. and then they gonna start talking to us like how or respecting us like how we respect how they respect the Cowboys, or at least like having that rivalry. Like as far as we concerned, like y'all a busy rivalry, but it ain't. I ain't gonna say it'll never be, but probably like no time soon. We don't give a about the Washington like we do Dallas. We coming to the season, we gotta win 2 games
Mm-hmm.
minimum.
Mm-hmm.
Both the Dallas games. We ain't coming in. We got to win 2 games and then Washington, man. Yeah, we could lose to them. We trying to beat Dallas 2 times.
Mm-hmm.
Like until y'all get on that level, it wouldn't even matter if y'all like that ain't gonna earn no respect. Like ain't nobody, and it ain't even just. It's kind of out of your control because it's bigger than what you think it is. Like
Yeah.
it's a lot of stuff that go into it. We don't want to hear their fans. We don't want to hear the media. We don't want to hear people saying America's team. It's so much
Mm-hmm.
that go into it. The trash talk that we had to endure over the years. We ain't
Man.
heard no trash talk from Washington fans. Y'all wasn't doing that.
Right.
So
And
it ain't really
you see
no,
how quiet it's been. I ain't heard nothing about the Cowboys in 10 weeks.
bruh. I ain't
It's
heard
been lovely.
nobody. Now I still been seeing. I ain't heard nobody say nothing, but I've been
Yeah.
seeing them out with their little hats on and little stuff, little. You know what I'm saying?
With
It
their
mostly be the
head
old
down.
heads. Like the old
Yeah.
heads, they gonna wear their cowboy stuff. Like
Regardless.
our generation or younger, they ain't wearing jack. They ain't gonna say. They ain't saying Cowboys. They ain't saying cow or boy. They ain't
Uh-uh.
saying Dallas. They ain't saying Texas.
It's been quiet in the mofo, boy.
Man, what?
I've been loving it.
You can hear a pin drop.
Mm-hmm.
Birds chirping, crickets rubbing their legs together. You can hear it. But man, that's pretty much all we got, man.
Yeah, man. This
I'll
should be a
finish.
good. We gotta have it.
Yeah, this has gotta have it, man.
Mm-hmm.
Damn man, I can't wait till this game. Every week, look, this is my mind. This is my mind. This is how my mind works every week when we going into a game. I'll be like, I'll be looking at the schedule. So, all right, boom. Who we play before we play the Steelers?
The Panthers.
All right, I'll be looking. Damn, that's a bad one. Let me see. Did I think they won? Did I think they were on the Panthers game?
Definitely thought about that on the Ravens though.
Nah. So what I was saying is like, all right, who we play before we play the Ravens? Cowboys,
The Rams.
Rams. Yeah, I think it was the Rams. So this is how my mindset me going into games. Like I'd be like, all right, boom, we play the game before we play the Rams. But going into the Rams game, I'd be like, in my head, I'm like, we gotta win this Rams game no matter what. I don't give a fuck what happened in that damn Ravens game. We gotta.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even get. I just want to beat the fucking damn Rams. I ain't even when they get to the Ravens game. I ain't even give. As soon as that Rams game over, man, we got.
Gotta have it. Gotta have it, boy.
I'm like, nigga, I don't know why the hell I said I ain't give a fuck what happened there. Fuck, we gotta win this Ravens game. I don't give a damn what happened in this damn Steelers game, Panthers
Nah,
game.
cause it normally like we be so locked in on that matchup, we don't really be hearing from that fan base until that week. But that
Right.
week, the fan base turn it up and they make you be like, oh hell no.
That's today. So I was looking at shit before the Steelers game. Cause in my mind, I've been saying all season, if y'all gonna look at cause we did, I think, some Steelers games and we kind of talked about the Steelers here and there. If you look at what I've been saying about the Steelers all season, I've been saying all season I didn't think they had an offense.
Mm-hmm.
So I wasn't really like thinking about the Steelers like that. Like, of course, I'm worried about their defense because, like, even if you don't got an offense, your defense can put offense in favorable positions, and then
Which they
even if you
did.
got
I said, which they did.
yeah,
They did it twice.
yep, and they can put you in favorable positions, and it really don't matter if you got an offense or not, because now you ain't really got to drive the field, and now you win the game. Just and the Steelers been winning like that all season or whatever. But
Mm-hmm.
I've been consistently saying I didn't think the Steelers had like a good offense. Like, I just was watching their games, and I'm like, they ain't doing shit. Like I watched the whole game. Like they didn't won like 2 games just kicking field goals. I'm like, ain't no way in hell they.
You not beating Philly kicking no
Yeah,
field
you
goal.
ain't. I'm like, ain't no way. I don't give a damn how good your defense is. Hurt scoring on you one way or
Mm-hmm.
another. Goddamn. But anyway, um, so like going into that week, I wanted to beat the Steelers because they the next team that's on the thing. But I was looking at something, And I seen somebody said, and I went back and found them too after we won the game. That was probably the first comment I seen that set me off. Motherfucker said the Steelers winning this game no matter what. Some. I was like, screenshot. I'm coming back to this, and I ain't even say nothing. I was like, I know for a fact we about to win this game. I'm coming straight back. And then when we was doing the post game, that's why I said, hold on, I'm trying to find this comment because I was looking for them right after the game. I went on there and said something quick. And I seen a couple other people like on other platforms, like Steelers Eagles talking. I'm like, they talking crazy. Like, y'all ain't seen us play. Like, I
Right.
understand you're confident in your team, but be real too.
Yeah, you got to be realistic.
Like, cause if it's me, I'd be like, hey, this is gonna be a tough match. Because even going into the Steelers game, I didn't say nothing like we got to go out here and beat the shit out of the Steelers.
Yeah.
I really in my head, I was like, shit, this could go out here and go all wrong because they defense could come out here and turn us over and mess around and we get short field position. We could be down 14, 17 to 3 or 0 or whatever. So and I said that their team is kind of like our team in the fact that like, yeah, we got a better offense, but they also win in the same way that we do, as in by any means necessary. So I was like, it's gonna be a crazy game. Both teams gonna, they win all their matches by any means necessary. So it's, it'll be good to see who by any means necessary this game. Who, you know what I'm saying? Two teams that win in similar fashions, who got similar type team, like outside of talent wise. So I didn't say nothing crazy. I ain't was like the Steelers trash. And, I just was like, so. But when I started seeing people talking crazy, I was like, hell nah, man. There ain't no way in hell this damn dusty ass offense. And they did it exactly what I thought was gonna happen. Because I was like, man, it's gonna be hard for them to like move the ball on our defense. It ain't impossible, but if we play like
Man, we
how I
got a
think
hell
we're
of a
gonna play.
defense though, for real.
And then when I seen Pickens was out,
Oh yeah, that kind of sealed their fate.
I
Cause
pulled the
then
chalk out. Pulled the chalk out. DOA
that,
got there.
that sealed their fate for sure. Cause
Yeah.
then we at that point we knew they weren't gonna be able to go downfield.
What? And that was the only hope
I
y'all
think
had.
I can only remember one deep shot. One deep shot. And after that, I don't think they really even
The
had
flea
no
flicker?
what. Huh?
The flea flicker? Or was it
So
another one?
it was two deep shots. Then it was that flea flicker, but I think it was maybe the first or second drive. Um, the wide receiver had got behind our defense, and
They all
they
threw.
missed them. They
Yeah.
missed them, but Pickens probably he gonna catch that motherfucker.
Man,
He one of them radius type wide receivers where you ain't necessarily gotta. It don't have to be no good pass. Just get it in the area.
put it in his area code.
Yeah,
And he get it. Yeah.
I'm gonna make you right.
I like picking him though.
Yeah, he a dog.
But
And
basically what I'm saying is like a lot of fans don't know how to just like put respect on good teams' names because
yeah,
if we got to play the Vikings, I ain't going in there. It's gonna be some Eagles fans saying that shit, but it won't be me. I ain't gonna be out there like, man, we about to beat the shit. I'm gonna say I hope we beat the shit out of them. They're a good team, and this could go down to the wire. Like I'm putting some respect on them.
especially with their weapons. They just they dangerous. They can be dangerous.
Hey, they damn only lost 2 games. They something.
Yeah.
And if I ain't mistaken, the one day the first team to beat Detroit.
Yeah. Yeah. That was their only loss until the Bills.
Yeah, so
Damn, man. That Falcons loss bite us in the ass every week.
nah, I don't be tripping off of it because we might have lost another game if we ain't lose that game. Like we probably learned from that game. Motherfuckers probably buckle down or something. I don't know. It's something that we needed in that Falcons L that we got.
Well, I feel like if we was playing the type of ball that we playing now, we still would have won, no matter if we would have ran it up through it on that last possession. Because
Yeah.
the defense that we have now, you wouldn't have been able to drive for that game winning touchdown.
What? Yeah, that's why
We'd either pick Kurt off or would have got a sack or two.
Yeah, that's when we still had Maddox out there.
Mm-hmm.
And that's also like we was figuring out the D line was still figuring out they shit.
Yeah, we weren't really getting no pass rush.
Players. This is why I always say at the beginning of the seasons, the first 4 games, you gotta win while you figuring it out. So if
Mhm.
you can win those first 4 games, bumpy ass 4 wins, that fifth game,
Or
and you
or I
win,
either that or go like 3-1,
yeah,
or at worst like we did 2-2. 2-2
yeah.
need to be your
That was
floor.
yeah, that was kind of ideal. That was kind of like an ideal situation. Of course, you don't want to lose them games, but you don't want to go 1-3 or damn 0-4 or damn, you know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
um, like you wanna be 2-2 or better in your first 4 games because it's like you figuring it out. That's another reason why I was never tripping because I was like, bro, we figuring it out and we gonna figure it out. And just like we said, that bye week being so early might end up helping us out, and it did. So, like I said, this whole season kind of been going exactly the way we needed to. That's why I really ain't tripping on the Atlanta win. Like, even if we end up with the 2 seed, like that might be for the best. That might end up being for the best.
Man, I'm just ready. Like, I'm just ready for this damn because it really we in playoff mode now.
Yep,
And
everybody.
we really been in playoff mode
Whole
since
season and the whole if you ain't eliminated, everybody in playoff mode right now because winning or lose a game at this point in the season could damn eliminate your ass.
mhm.
So everybody pretty much in playoff mode. And the reason why I was saying earlier too is I ain't really picking no team that I want to go against is because what Unc always say, Shannon Sharp, you could meet your defeat on the very road you took to avoid. So that's why I ain't calling out no team. We get who we get, line it up.
Shit, I mean, no matter what we say, that's how it was gonna happen anyway.
No, I'm just saying, like, that's the mindset though. Like,
Yeah.
people be thinking, like, man, I hope we get the Rams. And then you get the team that you wanted, and the whole time, that's the team that was going to bust your ass.
Mhm.
I'm
They
sure
got
damn the Cowboys didn't think the Packers was going to beat the shit out of them last year. The
none
fans,
none of
damn,
none of us did.
the
I'm talking
fans,
about none of us.
the fans damn sure didn't think that because they, it's Jordan Love and the Packers was kind of shaky all year.
They young,
And they was like, oh
they the
yeah, we about
7th seed.
like I said, you could meet your fate on the very road you took to avoid it.
Them boys got the dog draws beat off them, and
Because
they
if
ain't
you
been the
think,
same since.
because if you think about, and then another thing you got to think about too, if our season didn't end up going the way that it went down the stretch, outside of us not being able to get Queen on when we got them, but that's neither here nor there. I wasn't making that point. The point that I'm trying to make is we probably would have ended up playing the Packers, and Dallas would have ended up playing the Bucks. Now they might have would have had beat the Bucks, and then we would have got shit beat out of us by the Packers, and then they would have got the advance. So by them getting their ass whooped in the first round and us still getting able to bounce and go get Quinion, I ain't tripping. Now we would have had Fangio, then we probably who
We would have
we
been
would
in
have
a
been at
better
least the
position.
NFC Championship.
Yeah, we'd have been in a better position for sure because we was winning. We was squeaking by. We probably would have at least got like 12 wins because last year the 49ers was still digging in. So I don't remember what they regular season record was, but I feel like they won about what 13, 14 games last year.
We had win like 10-1, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
we
was
would
like
have won.
10 and
We
1.
would have won way more games just for the simple fact that our defense would have been better coached. Like that's what
Mhm.
really was killing us. Like the offense was putting up numbers, but the
Yeah,
defense was giving up numbers. Goddamn! Like if
yeah.
you think about it, we won. We lost that Seahawks game in the last seconds.
Hmm.
We was up in that Cardinals game. I didn't even watch none of them damn. I didn't watch none of them damn Giants games.
Oh, I did.
Like the last, well, it was like the last games, right? I ain't
Hmm.
watched them shits. I was like, I can't even watch these shits. So I
We
didn't watch
won one, lost one.
I didn't
Matter of
watch
fact, if
any.
it wasn't for the Giants, we would have been on the even worse record because they was calling out our record from the time we started losing to the beginning of this year,
Right,
saying
yeah.
that we were still on the funk or whatever you want to call it.
But
Man, I'm ready for Sunday, man. Then we got some good food. We got some good football Saturday. We got two games coming on Saturday. One at 1 and one at 4:30. And then Sunday lineup. We got Monday lineup and Wednesday. We got two games on Christmas.
Who on? You said we got what now?
We
Sunday,
got Sunday, Monday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Wednesday.
Like tomorrow, Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Who play tomorrow?
The Bengals, not the Bengals. The Ravens and the Steelers play at 4:30. Yeah,
Tomorrow?
yeah.
Oh shit!
Saturday game, and it's a 1 o'clock game, but it ain't as sexy though. Not as sexy as the Steelers and Ravens, and that's pretty much gonna decide that division.
I'll be
Let me
yeah,
see who
Ravens. Oh yeah,
that's gonna be a good one.
yeah, that's gonna be a good one. Yeah, we
I
got straight.
need to,
I'll be coming to the crib at about 5 though. Let me see. What's tomorrow? Saturday? Let me see.
yeah.
Let's see the schedule tomorrow. I'll probably be coming to the crib at like 5:30. Damn, I ain't realized it was a game tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
So,
I thought when you
oh
was talking about, I thought you was talking about Saturday night, Saturday before.
no, I'm talking about tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm saying you had said earlier. I thought you meant like next Saturday, like
Oh
after
nah,
Christmas Saturday.
oh nah, nah. Houston and Kansas City play tomorrow too at 1.
Damn, I ain't gonna be at the crib.
And Mahomes,
That might be
it's
a
looking like Mahomes gonna play. I thought they was gonna sit him and let Carson play, but
yeah.
Mahomes gonna play.
I ain't think they was gonna see his ass.
I thought they was gonna sit him this game, and because they play Saturday, then they turn around and play Wednesday
Damn, damn.
on Christmas. Yeah, they play
That is
Saturday,
right.
they
They
turn
do
around and
play
play
on Christmas.
Wednesday, and then they play Sunday. They don't get no mini bye.
The Steelers do too, right? Do the Steelers
Yeah,
got a game on? I thought so because
yeah, yeah.
I remember the analyst
Because
saying
the
that
Steelers
shit.
play
Who was saying?
tomorrow. They play tomorrow. That's probably why them two games is on Saturday because they about to play on Christmas too.
Yeah,
Kansas City playing Pittsburgh on Christmas,
it is right. They do play. Yep, yep.
and then they got a game that Sunday. boy, boy, that's a hell of a stretch. They
Oh,
play
you
three
know what?
games. They play 3 games in 10 days.
Yeah, I remember that. I think I heard Shannon saying that because he said something about like they got 3 games in 11 days or something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, damn, damn. Yeah,
yeah.
yep. Because Chad was like, yeah, they got to put it. He was like, I don't want to hear no complaining. You got to put your big boy pants on. Yeah. I did hear him say that on the joint.
That's why. That's why I thought if anything they was gonna let Mahomes sit this game tomorrow and play Christmas and Sunday because they got a little cushion. They can afford to drop one game because the the
Kansas
closest
City.
one the closest one behind them is
Buffalo.
Buffalo. Buffalo got 3 losses, and then Kansas City ain't got but one.
Yeah, because they lost their damn game to the Rams.
Hmm.
Hey, before we get off here, one last thing I'm gonna say. The damn so the Bills just beat Detroit, but they got their ass beat by the Rams. But in both games, they gave up like 40 some points. If
Hmm.
that hadn't been the goddamn Eagles, because a lot of people saying the Bills is the number one team. You know, some people saying the Eagles, but a lot of people saying like the Bills is like the number one team. The Eagles ain't as good as the Bills. If you want to say that, that's fine with me. But only thing I'm saying is, if that had been the Eagles, they'd be like, nah, they giving up too many points, blah 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 blah. But since it's Josh Allen and the Bills, ain't nobody saying shit about that damn defense giving up a bunch of points.
Mm-mm.
I'm just
Especially
saying.
that Rams game. That Rams game, they gave up what 44, and then 44 and 42. So they didn't gave up. They didn't gave up 86 points in 2 weeks.
Ain't
Yeah,
nobody
dang.
said, ain't nobody said that about their defense. Their defense, damn, all of the players Detroit got hurt. Bills ain't got that many people on damn defense hurt. I think they got some people hurt, but they don't got that many damn people hurt.
That's just their defense.
Ain't nobody saying nothing about that because I guess no, they so far up Josh Allen. You know what? They think he just gonna overcome whatever the defense. All right, keep on playing around. Keep on having around.
Yeah, because as we see, regular. That's I think that's probably the biggest difference between regular season and playoffs. You don't get away with shit like that in the playoffs. Just like in basketball, how a team like the Bucks, you notice like Milwaukee, they'll tear teams up throughout the season, and then once
Okay.
they get to the playoff, they usually get bounced because the same method don't fly when it's good on good.
Right. Yep. And the team, the game plan for you.
Ain't no team about to sit there and let Giannis go in the paint every damn drive.
Right. Right.
So
But shoot, that's all I got for him.
yeah, man, it's gonna be a good one. So y'all make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell.
All right. We out of here.
Peace.
Hey man, hold on. Before we get out of here, drop your score predictions in the comment. If you got some, who you want to win, who your team is, hit that bell icon so you can get notifications when we go live and we drop more content on your head. And
Go
we out.
Birds.